Hey guys, we were just driving down the road and we saw this and we saw that and we saw that and we saw that over there, which is on the other side of that trailer, and we saw this. And by the way, did I say they were all for sale? And 3 of them are even ready to go right now as drivers. So stay tuned. If you like this kind of thing, please let us know by clicking the like button, clicking the bell, clicking the subscribe button. So this is Larry. I saw some cool cars, guys, driving by, and I saw a for sale sign in that red one. It looks like an old Hudson. I don't know.
1950 Hudson.
It is a Hudson.
Yep.
Oh, awesome. So you guys know I kind of suck at the 50s cars. I'm good at 60s, but I'm getting better at the 50s after 300 videos. But I asked the guy in this, Larry, he owns these, and they are for sale. And if you're interested in getting them, I'm gonna, like I normally do, I'll put the info below, and then you guys contact each other, do your own thing, because I don't get involved in that. So welcome to another episode of Junkyards and Barn Finds with Sean, and I'm Sean. So I'm here with Larry, and so Larry's got, he said some of these cars, and we're going to take a closer look at them, but he said they're at different points. So this is a red Hudson.
The 50 Hudson is a driver.
So that's a driver. That's ready.
Restored about 15 years ago. So
okay.
It's a pretty clean car. Runs and drives. It has the 8-cylinder in it, Commodore, 4-door.
So if somebody wants just something cool to have, they can take that, put a license plate on it, and drive.
Right.
If they want to restore it, they can do that too, but it doesn't need anything. Well, I mean,
they always need something.
Yeah, but it's not like, you don't, it's not going to be a garage queen right away. It's good to go. And then that's a pretty cool car. I don't know what that is.
That is a 1954 Kaiser Manhattan Special, it's called.
I've heard of
that's a driver too. That's a driver also. Now, it's not restored, but it's an old, just a everyday driver.
Did Kaiser have a car that was like a salesman's car that had like a bed or something in the back? Do you know much about Kaiser?
Well, Kaiser and Frazier did trucks for the Army.
Oh, okay.
All through World War II, they were Jeep and truck manufacturers.
So they got in a car for a while?
They got in the car after the war, and Kaiser went off on his own. Okay. So after the war, that was 54 was the last year the big boys put them out of business. And basically, that looks like, and we'll hopefully be able to do a little closer look on it. You go.
But it's got, that looks like the 50s style with it. Looks like it has everything on it, right? Is that like their top of the line?
That's an automatic. That was just about
with the giant,
not quite the top of the line, but it was that was their car.
And the big visor, and it looks like it's got the big hood ornaments and all the chrome.
Other than the paint job, it's pretty much original from 54.
Yeah. Wow. And then
those are both drivers.
And then
now these are works in progress.
Okay.
This is a 48 Jaguar Mark V.
Okay.
It has a 400 Pontiac big block in it.
Oh, cool.
My mechanic's coming tomorrow. We're talking about pulling that engine, putting a different engine in it.
Okay.
And then brakes are done on it. It's ready to go, except it's the wrong engine for the car.
Right.
It's way too heavy, too big. So my mechanic's coming tomorrow, and we're going to decide on what to put in it.
Looks like a tree or something must have fallen on it.
It was in a garage for years, and something fell. A ladder fell on it or something like that.
It's really pretty though.
I love the lines on it are just gorgeous.
Yeah, they're really sweet. And then
that's a 55 Buick Century station wagon. That's a very rare car. There was only about 4,000 of them made.
Wow.
In 54. That is the Century wagon, not the Special. So it's the higher end one. That one has an engine issue that again, the mechanic's coming tomorrow to take a look at.
Okay.
It could be sold just the way it is, or I'm continuing the project.
And what's the engine in that one?
That's a nailhead, a 322 nailhead.
So that's the original engine in that one?
That's an all original car. It only has 70,000 miles on it.
Oh, wow.
From 54.
Even the paint?
No.
Oh, okay.
It was restored. When you go in, the interior, that's a beautiful car. And like I said, that's a rare car.
Well, that's what got me when I drove by, because the road's out there, but when you drive by,
you see that.
I saw the tail of it.
I've had a lot of people stopping on that.
And I was just like, that's cool.
So I would sell it the way it is, with the engine work not done, but he's going to be taking it, doing the brakes, go over the whole thing. New tires all around. The interior will be clean. It's a very clean interior. I'll probably end up putting air conditioning in it. That's going to be my everyday driver.
Oh, cool.
That one or this one is what I'm planning.
So is this missing the big? There's a big
Oh yeah, I have
Now,
that. I
is
took
this-
it off so somebody doesn't steal it.
But this, I think I've seen
It's a
one of these
Jaguar.
before. Is it, oh, okay, it's a Jaguar, because I thought there was something here that had
I have
the
it in my-
temperature gauge. It has something. There was something
well,
a working
that's the
thing.
original.
Okay.
Some of the old cars had temperature gauges.
Yeah.
Here, but no, the Jags
okay.
had. This was the radiator. The radiator's back further now.
Oh, okay.
Because it has a Pontiac 400 in it.
Oh yeah,
You know, so
yeah,
I have
yeah,
a brand
yeah.
new radiator in it. This engine's just the wrong engine. It's too big for here.
Right,
so
right.
we're going to go to a 5.0 Mustang engine or
Oh,
something
sweet.
like that. You know.
So it'll have the awesome looks of the 30s, like the really
It'll
cool
look awesome.
aero look,
Right.
but it'll be
And
something
it has
that's.
an automatic transmission, and it has a Ford rear end in it.
Oh,
So
wow.
This was started, this hot ride,
Wow.
but the guy never finished it.
Wow.
So
So
I'm-
is that something you like to do? Is just find
Well, I'm
stuff
tired now.
So you
it-
find things
I
somebody
find
else
it-
gave up on, and
Right.
then said, let's keep
Yeah,
going.
and I just, you know,
Oh
I mean,
wow!
it's a
I
cool
love
car.
I love the doors.
Suicide doors. It's just such a classic car.
Wow.
You know, the interior needs to be done. It needs a wiring on it.
And that's real wood. Like
Oh, yeah.
that's real
In fact,
wood.
I have the rest of the wood dash.
Oh my gosh, that is awesome.
Yeah. It's a
Look at
beautiful
that.
car.
And it's got a sunroof, but it's like a wooden sunroof.
It is a sunroof. They always tend to leak on these
Yeah.
things. They always had issues with them leaking.
I almost, is this something like the Queen of England had, like
Well,
rides in?
hers were Bentleys mainly.
Oh,
This
were
is a
they? I
Jaguar.
thought there were, but I thought somebody had a Jag because they pointed it out once
They
way back
might.
in the day. Or maybe it was one of the princes or somebody
Oh,
had one
they all
over
have
there.
crazy
But they
cars.
have a, like, because this thing is like so cool.
It's such a classic car.
I mean, I would
So-
love to pull up on that in that.
Like I said, everything is for sale.
Right.
But as I finish them, there'll be more money.
Okay. And then one other thing, because you don't see a lot, because I used to have an RV.
That's for sale too.
That's a GMC, and that's what, a
GMC,
74, 77?
73, first
Okay.
year. The engine, rear, front end has all been redone.
Now, the cool thing with those, and why people are now collecting them,
Yeah.
is because of the drivetrain on those.
Yeah. It's a Tornado drivetrain.
Yeah, so you can use like parts from Chevy. Like,
well, it's Tornado, but
or,
yes,
or
yes.
Tornado,
Yeah, it's
but
Tornado front end on it.
But I'm just saying, it's not like having a regular Class A.
Correct.
They're basically like trucks and stuff, and they're low to the ground, and you don't have a lot of the issues you have with a diesel pusher or a rear engine or even a front engine. Like
Everything has issues.
yeah. But I'm just saying,
But it's a
but
very
they're a lot easier
classic-
to work on for somebody.
Yeah, it's a
That's-
classic.
yeah.
I mean, I just love them, but you know, it's time to
Well,
move
they're
on.
getting
And
collectors
yeah,
now.
oh, there's a big following of those. Yeah.
So yeah, if you're interested, if you're one of the people that wants one of these, and if you don't, and you're like, hey, I'd like a really cool A-class to tow my race car or tow my car, these
There's
things
no
are
interior
awesome.
in it. I just started redoing the interior. The engine mechanicals have been all done, front end, all the brakes
Now
all around.
is that got a 454 in it?
454.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The airbags need to be done and rear tires. That's
Okay.
the only mechanical that has.
And this doesn't have dualies, right? It has two tires on either side,
yep.
but you don't have to worry about the dualies where one inner one's going to blow up
And
or
it's an
something like that.
independent
Yeah,
suspension.
that's right. This has
So
the
all
independent
independent
suspension too.
And the inside has cabinets and all that kind of stuff in it, but it's
So-
not finished.
Right. So you can make it your own.
Yeah, that's why I bought it.
That's
because
awesome.
It was already empty.
That's awesome.
So that's most
Okay.
of them. I still have a couple of the cars that are not here on the lot, but you know,
okay.
if
Well,
they-
we're gonna take a quick look at
Go
these
on, you're
guys.
welcome to open them up
and
and-
if anybody wants, you know, I don't talk prices, so don't ask
Right.
me how. Don't say how come you didn't ask that, because you know I never in 350 videos ever ask somebody a price.
Price.
That's not me. That's you guys.
That's
you
you.
figure it out.
Yeah.
You
And
know?
if they could text first, it'd
Yeah,
be easy.
text first to him. I'll put the text down the bottom, and then y'all work it out. Bitcoin, cash, chickens. I don't care. I don't want nothing to do with it. So, but
you're welcome to open the doors. And,
oh, appreciate
you know,
it. So we're gonna take. He's gonna go back to work. He
I'm
was
going
doing
back to work,
something.
yeah.
And
I'm retired technically.
so this one is kind of like the Hudson, the one, the race
The
car
Hornet
one, right?
was the race car.
Okay.
This is the Commodore.
Okay.
Actually,
But it's still a V8 car though.
no, not a V8, straight 8.
Oh, straight 8.
It's a
Oh,
straight
that's why it
8.
doesn't have a V.
No, it's a straight 8. All original.
Is this an original thing too?
Yep. Oh, well, no, that probably is not. That was probably added.
Oh, okay.
It's the original when I got the car.
Right.
There's another latch in here.
I'm trying
But
to-
it's the original,
Feel.
the original engine. Now the Hornet had a 6-cylinder in it, and it had the double carburetors.
Okay.
So that's
Oh,
the
wow.
flat 8. Yep, straight 8.
That is cool.
And it runs and
And
drives.
now is this the oil-based
Yeah. Yep.
air? Now is
Air
it still that way?
Yep.
Okay.
It's
Okay. So it has.
6
I know
volt,
some of them
it's
have
still-
updates, but
It's still 6 volt. Yeah.
wow, it still has the
But it's
generator
a
and
great car.
everything. Yeah. Awesome. So, and there's like, I don't
Neat white walls on it.
No, but I'm just saying, I don't like rust or bubbling or nothing. There's a little bit, but I mean,
but you figure the restoration was done about 14 years ago.
And obviously this with different seat cushions, but
oh yeah, the whole interior was done. Other than the headliner was not done.
But look at that dashboard, man. That is so
I love the
retro
Art Deco stuff.
Yeah.
I love
Oh man, the Hudson. Check this radio out, guys. Look at this.
The radio does not work.
But I would never take that out.
No.
Oh my God, that is so cool.
And basically, this is almost a limousine. Look at the size of the back seat.
That's the whole thing with these cars is like, they are giant.
It is a heavy car.
The seat goes up. Now they are probably the original seats. They just were redone.
Just refabricated. Same thing with the sides. Yep. Yep. The interior is redone at the same time.
So somebody put some time into this.
Oh yeah.
It even still has the
10,
Hudson.
14 years. Oh yeah. The trunk is big enough to put a dead body in.
That's what we always say is how many bodies can we fit in the trunk?
Look how deep that thing is.
Man.
You could fit a couple bodies in there.
Yeah. And the spare tire. So, wow.
So it's a cool car.
Yeah, very cool car.
I've had a lot of people looking at it, but no takers yet.
And it's got the vent window in the back.
And in the front and back. Yep. You got
I need to. I'm curious. What this is this the ashtray?
What's that?
Yep.
The ashtray. Yep.
Little ashtray there.
I love the Art Deco stuff.
I do too. It's so cool. It's so cool.
3-speed on the column, of course.
Right. And it's so look at just how much workmanship was put into this compared.
Just the horn.
I'm just saying, like the whole that right there has more chrome than a modern day car.
Correct. And that's really chrome.
Yeah, and that
is plastic. That looks like chrome.
I don't see anything in here that's plastic. If it's metal, it's metal.
Yeah.
So, oh wow. And
it's a great driving car.
And look how solid these doors are. Yep. Hear that thump?
Yep.
That's a thump.
This is a great car.
Yeah. This is, I'll be honest with you, if you're somebody who maybe isn't too mechanically inclined, or you are, but you just don't feel like dealing with much.
It's not a show
Or
car.
you're not a body guy, but you want that cool car to go cruising on a Friday night too, or something.
Perfect for that.
Yeah, this would be a great, like, even beginner classic car.
Yeah.
Because it's ready to go. There's not a lot, little
That's
cleaning.
not a lot of money. I mean, now it needs a good washing. I've been gone for 3 weeks.
Yeah. And I can tell you guys, I'm looking at it, and literally, I mean, honestly, a little dab of touch-up paint here and there, and it's fine. But this is a great 10-foot car. 10 foot away, it looks perfect.
It's great for cruisins and
that's what I said. I mean. This
because
would be
if the car's too nice, then you don't want to drive it.
Right.
This is a driver.
And if you're somebody who has a big family, or maybe you're a big guy, like I am a big guy. Yeah. You got the room in here, man. This is like driving your living room. So.
Yep. It's a great car.
Oh wow, it's just awesome.
Yeah. White walls would be the only thing I would change on it would be white walls.
But look at this car. I love the split rear window.
Front and back. That was the only year they did that. They switched it after this. Such a classic car.
It is. That's just crazy.
I'll let you go.
Yeah, no problem. I will. I appreciate it, sir. So here is the GMC Motorhome. Right back here is where your generator is going to be. Now, obviously, it needs some tires, and there is a cover that goes over that. And if you go inside, so you can see how much room is in here. And this is a fiberglass shell. As you can see, it's a fiberglass shell, so it doesn't rust out. You normally would climb up. There's the driver's seat, passenger couch, and then this is all storage area. And the one thing with this, if you've never had a motorhome, motor coach, is everyone else you step up into, and that would be your floor level. But these, they ride lower, they ride nicer. They're a much nicer ride. The engine is in the front, so you have all this area. You're not going to have leaks in the ceiling unless you put them there. But these are really, really awesome GMCs. And this is a longer one. They come in 2 or 3 sizes, but this seems to be one of the longer ones. So that's really, really cool. And like I said, it has a 454 in it. So easy to work on. Just overall neat. And this thing, let's see, state of Florida, last time this was on the road was 1982. So last time this was on the road was 1982. All right, we're gonna go down here. And this is a pretty cool little spot. I'm glad I stopped and asked them about it. So we're gonna go down here and check this one out. All right, so this is the Kaiser. Kaiser Special Manhattan. So I'm not sure what the Special Manhattan is, but let's take a look at it. Oh wow, check out those handles from the 50s even. It's got the big heavy visor up there. Interior all original. I'll bet you this is even original. This looks like it's an original. It's got like this bamboo stuff here. Pretty cool. Bamboo covered dashboard. Again, look at this. We've got 84,000 miles on it. Everything on here is the Art Deco. Art Deco. Oh, this is really, really neat. Solid car. Don't see any rust. Look at all this chrome. It's got a lot of chrome. Look at the size of this back seat here. Rugs. You probably could use some rugs, but to be honest with you, there's no weird smells or anything in here. And just look at this. This fabric. It's a fabric, but it kind of looks like bamboo. It's so 1950s. This should be in Hawaii. That's kind of how I'm thinking. Hawaii, California. It says it's a Manhattan, but honestly, with all the bamboo stuff in there, all the trim, the way it looks, definitely could be. Let's see, is that the hood? Let's see, pull the hood handle. And look at that monstrosity. Whoa, okay. Look at that. That's a real scoop. Guys, look. That's a real scoop in there. That's a real scoop. That is cool. Man, that would be cool on anything. All right, so we got a big straight 8 in this as well. Super something. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nope, 6. Up, I count the 6. Sorry guys, not a straight 8. My fault. There's a straight 6. Flathead 6. Wow. All original. Crazy. Look at that. It's got the original generator. Is that an alternator? It looks like a generator. And it's got the oil sump air cleaner. Let's look at the shield over here. Kaiser Motors, model number 545, body type 1, trim package 5301, a 9 and a 110. Let's see, body number is 5451-1359. So I don't know what that means, but you guys might. Let's close this. There we go. Look at that. This is a really, really sweet car. Wasps is in there. Let's. White walls. It still has all the original hubcaps on there. Check out these taillights. Those are cool. Very cool. I don't have the key to get into the trunk. Let's see, 7 of 23. So it's current. It's got a current registration and tag on it. A little bit of paint chips there. Let's go ahead and close this. Well, that's as closed as it gets. So, but very cool car, and it's got those like the C3 Corvette windshield wipers that each one goes a separate direction. So I think that's a really cool car. I do. I like the lights and everything. I love this grill. Look at this grill. It's like a big giant mouth with teeth. And it's got this airfoil thing down there. So that's really super, super cool. I mean, that's just really cool. Do I say cool too many times? Let me say, it's really awesome. All right, we're gonna head over this way. Again, if you like this kind of thing, please, you know, just subscribe. Subscribe is awesome. Put down comments. Which one of these would be the best thing to have? What do you think? And do you think you should keep them stock, or would you, what do you think should go into that? Into the Jaguar? I'm gonna sneeze. What do you think should go into the Jaguar? That is a pretty cool car. So we're gonna take a quick look at this here, Jaguar. And we've seen the inside a little bit. Oh, that's locked. The trunk is locked, but that's okay. But this is, look at these things, and these come off. Now this has got the big wide wheels on it. Yep, there's a little dent here. Honestly, this is such thick metal. Nothing's broken through. You could probably hammer that out. Look at doors. This is actually wood. Now it doesn't smell any funkiness or anything in here, and it looks like the seats and everything are in great condition. It does have a strange stick shift. I don't think that's the original shifter, but they are working and gonna get the dashboard done. But this would be a really cool car, especially if they're gonna put that 350 in it. That's gonna be really neat. Could you imagine putting the, you're gonna have the Mustang 350 in there, automatic, Ford rear end. You pull up with this. How about putting this at a drag strip, spinning the tires? All right. And then here is a really rare station wagon. Century station wagon. Still has, wow, look at the interior. Look at this interior. Wow. And it has 75,000 miles on it. Still has all the original parts. Look at that original steering wheel. Nice dashboard. Buick 6B11 94227. Power brakes. Really sweet. And this paint job is nice. I mean, he said it wasn't the original one. Solid floor. Interior. This thing has been taken care of now. That white's a little flaking. That's okay. I mean, the car's older than I am by 10 years. I'm 55, so this is what, a 65-year-old, 68-year-old car. Look at this thing. I don't want to pull it up too much, but you've got the hatch opens that way, trunk opens this way. Crazy awesome. Let's see, here's the hood. Put that down for a sec.
Oh.
So if you look under there, the engine is still in pieces. You can see all the parts in the back of the car, but they're going to be putting this together. Sheesh. Hold on, let me put this down. There we go. All the parts. There's the carburetor. So all the parts for the car right here, gaskets, rubber, engine parts, carburetor parts, all the stuff is here. So they're going to be putting this one together, and he's going to use it as a driver, but it is always for sale. He said he sells, you know, it's all for sale here. So it's just one of those, you know, you drive by and you see them and you stop and you just start asking, and friendliest people in the world.
It gets 5 miles a gallon.
And Sikorsky,
Yeah,
I noticed the F-15.
Some artist, he made them, you know, they're in the wind, they circle around.
Okay.
Of course, the totem pole, and, you know, I've had different artists make these.
So this is,
That's for sale,
what year
too.
is this?
That's just 86.
So it's an 86, I think it's
GMC,
a GMC
yep,
school bus,
School bus.
and this is for sale.
And I lived in it for 12.
It's now, it doesn't run, you said?
It does run, but it gets 5 miles a gallon.
Okay, so
I've never had it.
It could be moved.
It can be moved. I would tow it because the brakes haven't
right.
been used in 8-9 years.
But
it's a tiny house.
If you're somebody in South, actually you don't even have to be in South Florida. You could be out in the middle of Montana. But it's a tiny house that's ready to go.
That's done. You know.
So
this one is. I'll let you go inside.
Oh,
too.
okay, if you want.
But custom door. Of course.
So you don't have to worry about the school door, and there's nothing to pay. And oh wow. So yeah, so this is. Now you would have to move the bookshelf to get a seat if you were going to drive it somewhere.
Well, if you were going to drive it, the seat has to go back in.
Right.
I took the seat out because I wasn't planning on driving.
But this has a full bathroom, shower, the bedroom back
shower's
there.
an outside shower. The bathroom is just a porta potty.
Right.
You could there's room there for a full bathroom.
Okay, but I mean, even the porta potty, it's just a chemical toilet, like a boat,
chemical
right?
Toilet, right?
So,
correct.
and you have a small fridge.
Yep.
So this is a very nice L-shaped, plenty of room.
In the summer, I sleep here. This unit just broke down, but I had air conditioning. But I do have a replacement for it.
So yeah, this is, and I'm 6'2".
Yeah.
So
that's why I bought it.
yeah, so this is, the floor on here is really nice, and it's got plenty of space for most people because I'm 6'2", 260.
And then of course it has an oven.
And it has the gas oven,
it has
fridge,
water,
all that stuff, water, and a water tank, obviously, or no?
Well, I'm hooked up to pressure water, but I do have a water tank.
So there is a water tank. So if somebody wants to put this off at a campsite or off-grid.
With a couple cellular panels, you could do that. The chair just broke, so I usually have 2 chairs there.
Gotcha. But this is something, and like I said, you could probably just get it towed to where you want it.
Yeah, I would have
and put it up. Yeah,
and then just move it to another place.
And just move it to another place.
There is an inverter in here too.
Okay.
So their batteries are gone by now.
Right. So
but if you put batteries back in it, I have an inverter that's used to run the TV and all that kind of stuff.
And right now it's connected because I see electric.
Yeah, I have.
So you have power, so it can still connect it by power.
Yeah, you can put power.
So if you have,
and it has propane.
So if you have water and you have power, this is perfect.
This is perfect. And then of course that's broken right now, but I have a replacement for it.
But this would be great, especially for those guys, you guys who like maybe you go somewhere and you keep an old trailer someplace at a park or something, and you just want to have somewhere to go and hang out.
Yeah.
So
like a hunting cabin.
Yeah, hunting cabin, race car strip cabin.
Yeah.
To keep,
anything like that.
something like that. So
of course it has a queen size bed in the back.
And it has the big queen bed here in the back.
But this is for sale too.
And there's your bathroom, and it's got some storage areas. So
I'm starting to go more mobile now.
There you go.
I'm going to just be on the road.
Well, I saw you had a couple other motorhomes here, so
yep.
But and like I said, a little oven and the grill here. So, and the one thing with school buses, they are expensive to do this too.
Yes.
Because they're really hard to do to get all this done. But the work is done. But the other thing is, they rarely leak. These things are made.
Yeah.
You remember,
never had a leak.
Yeah, I mean. Though I've never been in a school bus that's ever had a roof leak, unlike every motorhome I've ever been in.
Ever.
So, and it's
I've
steel.
lived in this for about 14 years now.
Yeah, so this is, if you're somebody who's interested in this, guys, or girls, or women, I'll tell you what, if you're a college kid or somebody in the military, you can take this, have it towed right to whatever base you're at. You don't have to live in a barracks. You get paid that extra $200 or $300 a month for living off base, and that would be really cool. I wish I'd have done that when I was in the military, because I would have saved a lot more money.
Cheaper living.
So
you can't live any cheaper.
Yeah.
And I have an outdoor shower there, and if somebody wanted that, they could take it with them.
There you go. So, and the other thing nice with these is because they have a metal roof, you can actually put platforms up on the roof. You can walk on the roofs. You can put storage up there.
Platform up there.
Yeah, if you want to take a look, you could put platforms up there for storage, or for you park this at a racetrack, you can be able to sit on top of it and watch the racing. So anyway, guys, that's something cool. Thank you so much, Larry, for throwing that one out. Yeah,
going too.
So that's available as well. Like I said, contact them if you have any interest in any of these vehicles. Definitely worth contacting. And he is, just so you know, we're not out in the middle of the boondocks Everglades. 75 I-75 is just a few miles from here. So if you needed to tow this, if you wanted to get it moved anywhere in the country, you're right next to I-75. It can go anywhere. All right, guys, again, like this, like it, hit the button, subscribe, say hi, put some comments down, and you got a whole bunch of choices to make. Talk to your better half and buy it without telling them, and then tell them it's for them, so that way you get to keep it. Have a great day, guys. We'll see you next time. As I said, the information, if you're interested in any of these, the Kaiser, the Hudson, the GMC, this, or the Buick, reach out to Larry. Seems like a super nice guy, and he's interested. He's got other things, so I'll put his contact information down the bottom. Make sure you text him first, because he is pretty busy restoring some other things. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching, and thank you for everything. And if you'd like to help us with gas or anything, please become a member. It's $2.99 a month, and it helps us keep this channel going. It helps pay for the expenses. I know, like I said, if you guys can't afford it, don't worry about it, but if you're somebody who has the means and would like to help us out, then that would be awesome. And thank you so much, and have a great afternoon. April, should they subscribe to this channel even if they don't like cars today for this one?
Probably just for this one.